Just a bloke in a bar.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of The Locker Room. I'm here with Michael Chee. How's it going, brother?
Good, brother. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Now, the last name, are we saying it wrong constantly? If you have to say it the way it's supposed to be said, would it be said any differently or not really?
Nah, yeah, Chee.
Chee, just boom, just
Yeah.
Chee. Because it's like two words.
Yeah. So like, yeah, it's two words. It's actually Chinese.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but long story short, it's just my dad got adopted from my nan's sister. And she married a Chinese man. And then, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's half Chinese, half Samoan, yeah.
That's crazy
That's his
because
last
like my granddad's Chinese.
Oh, true.
Yeah, swear to God.
Might be related, bro.
100%. We look pretty similar.
No, yeah.
My everyone, like, obviously I look like a massive wog, but yeah, like my granddad, that we didn't really know that well because he left, him and my grandma broke up really like early before. I think it was before we were even born.
Oh,
And yeah, like
true.
I didn't even know I was like one fucking whatever Chinese until I was like
True.
20. Yeah, because we just thought the granddad that we'd grown up with is our real granddad.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, he's fucking Chinese, so whatever. If there was put it this way, if there was a Chinese side,
Be stacked, bro.
bro, I'll be playing.
Jump in.
Bro, could you imagine with the Chinese?
Yeah, I
side? That'd
know.
be so
That'd be
funny.
mad.
But yeah, so that's funny. Okay, so it's Chinese. That's
Yeah.
cool. So yeah, like how you been? You know, the Tigers had an interesting year. You know, there were times when it was like, wow, you're really pulling something together here. There's a good culture, and it was also this kind of sense of from a fan's perspective, you were doing all the little things right, and then there were times where it was like, fuck, what's happened kind of thing. But it was still a solid year. But how was it for you personally?
Yeah, like you said it, you know, there was games, like times during the year where we thought like we're doing good, heading in the right direction, and then just like one game we slip off, like probably the one I can remember is the Parramatta game. That was probably a bad one for us, and yeah, I think you know, we're heading in the right direction. Matt just doing a lot of stuff in the background, and you know, I love the squad that we got, and think we can build off. You know, I didn't think we were going to lose that Cronulla game. Like all of us, we're going into that game pretty confident
really.
that we're going to crack the finals, and yeah, it was really disappointing. But yeah, I'm excited for this year or for next year. Yeah,
It's what was Madge like? It was his first full year last year, correct?
yeah.
And so, like, I'm sure you would have heard before he came in, like, fuck, he's old school and tough.
Right. Yeah. Before he came, just a lot of boys, especially you remember Josh Starling?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just giving me the mad head noise, like just like saying, "Bro, like, good luck, man. This guy's gonna pump you." And I was getting the mad head noise going into preseason, but nah, he's been really good. Like, just like obviously any preseason's gonna be tough. It's preseason, but yeah, I just know that he's trying to build your character up. Just to, like, you get to those times in the game where you're like. You like feel like how you do in preseason, and you know you've already done the work. Like, I guess if you've done the work, you just push through that. And I'm really enjoying it.
It's crazy how many times it's like not necessarily it is about the fitness, but it's more about the mental headspace of like I've been here before.
Yeah, that's what he's massive on there. It's all the mental side of things, and like, you know, like fitness goes out the door when your head's like, oh, bro, you can't do it. Like,
100%.
You know, that little guy in your head, you're like trying to take a carry, and he's like, bro, just take this set off. But yeah, he's just so he's just trying to make that, like, he's a massive on mental fitness.
Yeah, it's because like the thing is you look at, like, you just look at a game like. Let's say you're under the pump and you're getting towed and they just keep coming, massive grind. And then you score a try and all of a sudden you've got all this energy.
You got energy, you can take another, I'll take the next kick.
Exactly.
It's just, it's all a mental game.
Yeah.
Probably like 80%, I reckon.
100%.
Just fight within yourself, and I've just conquering that little guy in your head.
I know. And you know what taught me that the most out of like nearly anything I did is we got taken on an army camp.
Bro, yeah.
And when you think you can't go any further, you've still got another 2 days in you.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy what the body can do, when it comes to it. But yeah, he loves the army camps too, I think.
Torture, bro. Absolutely. Have you been on one yet?
Yeah, we did one last year, bro. It was the worst.
How many days?
Hey?
How many days?
I think it was 3 or 2. I can't really remember. Yeah.
It was probably 3 days, 2 nights.
Yeah, 2 nights, two
Yep.
nights.
I try to. You can sit there and explain it to people of like, I can give you all the words of like, this was really hard, and then we did this, but actually in it,
Doing it, eh?
the hour to
Right.
hour, and like the worst thing is like you haven't eaten, you haven't slept,
Yeah.
and you just and when you think like, oh, I can't go any further.
But you're going,
You're going
bro.
for it.
That's what I reckon. The boys get you through it, eh? Like,
Oh,
you
100%.
build that mad bond with
Imagine
everyone.
doing one by yourself, bro.
Bro, no way I couldn't do it, man.
So the SAS dudes, I'm pretty sure, they do like a joint one, but they also like they'll basically drop you off in the middle of the desert
by yourself.
by yourself and say you've got to get to this point or whatever, and the camp goes for as long as, however, you don't know when it's going to end, so you just got to keep going. And so some of the army guys have told me that like there was this one guy, for example, they're doing a camp, and he was the man. Like they were all at night when the officers got together, they were talking about like this guy, he's the one, he's a gun, blah blah blah, and this guy was killing it. He was killing it. Anyway, so it gets to like the dude comes to him after a week or two, probably it was like 2 weeks or whatever. Comes to him and says, "Look, I'm done. I can't keep going," because that's what you do. You go to them and say it's over. I can't keep going. But once you do that, you can never apply again.
Oh, true.
Yes, that's it. I'm pretty sure.
I read it's only one go, eh?
One go. Anyway, so he goes out and this was the guy. He was the man, killing every drill, right? And they're like, "Look, I want you to go there, sit in that tree for 10 minutes. Just think about what you're doing. Think about if this is really what you want." Anyway, so the guy goes, "All right, sweet." Goes over, sits at the tree, comes back 5 minutes later, and goes, "I'm done. Like I just can't do it. I'm done." They called the camp 5 minutes after that.
True.
And so he never could come back in again. He
waited 5 more minutes.
He could have waited 5 more
bro.
minutes, and that's why because he was a man. That's why they told him. Just wait 10 minutes. Just go sit there, think about it for 10 minutes. They didn't tell it was going to be over, but they just said go think about it for 10 minutes. But he came back in 5 minutes and said, "Nah, I'm done." Oh my god, bro! Could you imagine?
Oh, bruh.
Bruh, that's a moment, bruh. Could you imagine, like, you've just gone through like 2 to 3 weeks of hell,
the whole thing, eh? And then just 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. So yeah, it was a good story because it kind of like just if you just keep hanging, you'll kind of get through.
Yeah.
Anyway, so take us back to a young Michael.
I was born in Auckland.
Auckland?
Yeah.
Whereabouts in Auckland?
In Otahu, Minimal Hospital. It's like out south.
South Auckland?
Yeah, South
Auckland. Is it South Auckland or near South
Auckland?
It's
like South Auckland. Near Otahu. Born there and then went to primary school in Beds Mainfirst, like Otara area, and then moved out east for my high school, Glen Innes, Mount Wellington. Played footy there.
For people that are listening, any place in Australia that you think is rough or hard, it's got nothing on South Auckland.
Maybe out west Sydney. West Sydney's kind of like.
No, I don't reckon it's anywhere near. I've been through Western Sydney, and I've been through South Auckland, and maybe it's changed. I don't know. Maybe West Sydney's gotten way worse or something. I don't know. But all I can say is when I went through South Auckland, it was probably the first time in my life when I was like, "Fuck me!" This is heavy. Like people looking at you. Blah, blah, blah. Maybe because I was like look like an Aussie there, but it's heavy, man. It's heavy. So you grew up in that area there?
Yeah, only for like I moved out like maybe I was at 12.
Okay. 11, did you play footy there as well?
Nah, I didn't play.
Oh, really?
I started playing when I went to intermediate, like high school, when I went out east.
Oh, I swear.
Yeah, just played union.
Did you play any? So you played union before that?
Yeah, played union.
Okay, yep.
For like 6:15 for school and stuff.
Mm.
And then one of my best mates, Alpha, was like he was playing league. He was like, "If you want to come give league a crack, just 13." Instead of 15, and I was like, sweet, give it a crack, and then played for Auckland, and got a gig over to come to Melbourne for SG Ball.
Oh, I swear.
Yeah, so I was there.
So this was all in like what, a year?
Nah. So this was like made the Auckland 18s, and then came over 2008.
So okay, so you 15. So when you were 15, 16, it was union?
Yeah, 15, 16.
Union?
Oh, yeah, so that happened the year. No, that was league. I went to league when I was 15.
Okay.
Made the rep, like Auckland, whatever, 16s, and then next year made the 18s, and then...
And then went okay, sweet. And so, do you remember the conversation of them saying, "Oh, Melbourne Storm wants you to come over and"?
Yeah, so I didn't have a manager or anything, but this guy kept trying to call me, and like he said he was at the games. His name is Stan. He's pretty cool, like pretty close to him now. He's my old manager.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Mate, I can get you a gig over at Melbourne. Like they're pretty keen to get you over." And then I was like, "Oh, pretty buzzy. Like
Yeah,
maybe
100%. Because it's what,
Yeah,
2008?
yeah.
So
Like,
they won the comp 2007, I think, or something?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Around that time.
I didn't
anyway.
really know much about.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
Oh, I just remember the Warriors and the. I love the Bulldogs. Like,
Oh, really?
then-
Doggies?
yeah, doggies.
It's because you know why Sonny Bill
Yeah,
was a
SB
professor.
Dubs.
100%.
SB
bro.
Dubs, bro. But yeah, moved over, played SG ball there.
What was it like? Cause was this the first time you visited Australia?
Yeah.
Were you just like...
Yeah, it was pretty buzzy, like massive. Living away from mum and dad too.
100%.
I was only like, I think I was 17.
and did you move in with a player? Or
Yeah,
with a
moved in
family?
with the boys. There was me, Tohu Harris. You remember
Oh,
Tohu?
really? Yeah, Toe Harris. He's a
Big
gun, man.
T, yeah, bro. Who else? Kirisome Alvara. He's
Oh, yeah.
And we just stayed off this lady. She used to look after us.
You know what's weird for like as an Aussie, when you say the name, I've got to picture what it looks like because I don't know how it's pronounced when I read it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So like especially with the name is Polynesian as that.
Yeah. Alvara.
I've only like in the first name as well. Like I've only seen it, so I don't actually know how to
Oh,
pronounce
she's
it.
trying for yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
hard
trying
for me to
to
like process like what it sounds like to what I've put in
Yeah.
my head. But anyway, I just thought you know that.
Yeah, bro. Nah, but funny thing is that Tohu like first came over, and like I asked him, "Oh, where are you from?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm from Hastings, I think it was Napier." And I was like, "Oh, true. What position do you play?" Oh, back home, he was like, "Yeah, I used to play Union." I was like, "Oh, true. What position?" He was like, "I was fullback."
Oh,
And I was like,
it.
"My fingers, dude, bro." And then we went. So I didn't see him do any field sessions yet. We did a field session, bro. He was like throwing cutouts,
What?
left foot, step, right foot. I
That's
was like,
fucking
bro,
crazy.
this dude's a gun.
He's fucking massive,
Yeah,
bro.
bro, he's massive. And I was like, no wonder why he's played fullback. But,
Fullback. He would have been the biggest fullback in
yeah,
history.
bro, he was a massive fullback, bro.
Oh.
But yeah, we had a pretty gun team. That SG ball team. It was Mahi Whanua was in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Best haircut in the game.
Yeah, Benny Hampton, all them boys.
Oh, Benny, he's up with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
now? Yep.
So then went up to Canberra for my 20s.
Yep.
Signed 3 years there. Just
Bro, you love the colder country like places.
yeah, bro.
Jesus.
I didn't even know anything about Canberra.
Yep.
But no one warned me about the cold.
Oh.
Went there, bro.
And the really
freezing.
hot, freezing and really hot.
We used to do gym at like, I think it was 6:30
in the morning.
in the morning. Then like everyone would go off and go school or work or whatever.
Yep.
But I remember waking up, freezing. Like I used to sleep. Me and my cousin Sammy used to sleep with like. Oh, he was pretty used to. He's from Canberra, but I used to sleep with like 3 jackets and then my training gear, 3 jackets, and then 2 track pants.
Fucking hell.
So I just wake up and jump in the car.
And go straight there.
Bro, so we wake up, jump in the car, and then have to like warm the kettle up to like do the it was full frozen
yeah.
windscreen and stuff. Man,
People don't, it's that cold is like it just gets to you.
yeah, bro. So yeah.
So you used to sleep in your training gear
Yeah,
in your
sleep in
20s
training
and
gear
your
in
jackets
20s.
and that and just born wake
Just
up.
wake up, bro. Brush the teeth straight in there, out.
The boys reckon
Man.
you don't brush your teeth.
Bro, I have to. Pearly whites, bro. I think you take care of the pearly whites.
So when you went from Melbourne SG to Canberra at 20, so this
Yeah.
would have been 2009.
2009. Yeah.
2009, 2010.
And then, yeah.
And so were you still in school?
Yeah, I went to school in Canberra.
Yep, okay.
I didn't go to school in Melbourne. They made us. I wasn't allowed to go to school. I can't remember what happened. But we were doing like a TAFE.
Yeah.
I was doing like carpentry or whatever.
Oh, really?
I
Torture.
was off it, bro.
Oh, so bad.
So like, yeah. Oh, so we did weights there 6:30 in the morning and catch the like 2-hour train out all the way Melbourne. I don't know where it was. Somewhere out far as. Do a TAFE course. Come back at like 6:30. Do a field session. Get pumped and then get home. Like catch another. Bro, I remember the train rides back home. So we get to Melbourne Central. All the trains will be packed. Like so, your train will come and then like all these. It'll be so full from all the office people and stuff. So you wouldn't get on the train till like 9:30.
Oh, so then like you wouldn't fit in the
Yeah,
train?
you wouldn't like fit in. So like you wait. Yeah, bro. So we'd be there at the train station for ages. Finally get on the train, get back like 9:30, get up to have dinner. Like she always, so we'd never be on time for dinner. She just put it in the fridge or the microwave. We just heat it up.
Glad wrap
Yeah,
over it?
glad wrap. Heat it up and then, bro, go sleep like 10:30, wake up at 4:30 again.
Oh
then
my
start
god!
again, bro.
You look back on the shit you used to do.
Yeah,
and you're
man.
like,
I look back now. but everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it definitely
Yeah,
teaches you a
it
lot.
just defines you, like,
Yeah.
as a guy growing up.
Because like if someone said to you now you got to do that, you
I'll be like, no way, bro. I'm out.
oh my god! So you're basically traveling 4 hours a day,
Yeah.
training your ring out, and also doing the carpentry at TAFE.
Yeah, that's
You,
how it
at TAFE,
started.
your head would have just been like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck this.
Bro, but I reckon that's where it started then, like made me as a person, like, because I remember we wake up at 4:30 because we had to be at the Melbourne to catch the first tram at 6:30 to get to, at 6 to get to the Princess Park where we had training at 6:30.
Yep. Yep.
That was else we would have been late, so we had just had to be there at 5 left for, bro, it was,
A torture.
yeah, it was torture. But yeah, just going through all that.
I guess it definitely instills in you with, like, for example, like being on time, being
Yeah,
early.
yeah, yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
I find like when I'm in the workforce now, like people will rock up like 10 minutes late, and it's just like
It's
it's just like nothing.
Yeah.
It's like in footy, it's like if you're the last one there, even if you're 10 minutes early, you're late.
Yeah.
It's like fucking
Bro, and like even the training too, like even though it was only the under 20s, Melbourne, but bro, I still reckon it was one of the hardest. Like,
Bro, Melbourne are
Pre-seasons,
notoriously
like,
their
yeah,
young guys.
bro.
They train them
They
so
smash
hard.
them, bro.
Yeah, 100%. I reckon they try to weed out.
yeah,
And
they try, yeah. But they probably weeded me out. That's how I'm in Canberra. Ended up in Canberra. But yeah, I was there for like 3 years. Went to Erindale College in Canberra.
Yeah.
Made school. Fortunate enough to make schoolboys there.
Yeah, I was reading that made Australian schoolboys.
Yeah, bro, that was pretty crazy.
Who was in your team?
Bro, it was just me and a couple of boys I went to school with, and Jack Wyden.
Oh, really? That's it.
Yeah, Jackie made. He got player of the tournament.
Oh, really?
No, he's a gun.
What
yeah.
was he? Was he playing 6 then?
He was playing 6. Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
So yeah, we went to. So I wasn't going to school at first. I was doing like teacher's aid.
Yep.
And then I think it was David Hamilton. He was like, "Mate, we're gonna try to get you into school. Try and make the schoolboys like that."
Oh,
I was
yes.
like, "Oh, sweet, whatever." Like then yeah, when we went to school, Harley turned up to school, like just went for like the sports ed class,
Yeah.
and then
Bro, there's heaps of kids that stay in school to make that.
yeah,
Australian side.
bro. Then like flew up to Gold Coast and played in that tournament, and then lucky enough to make that. And then that was the team that we got to tour England.
Oh, bro.
England, France, and
Was that a buzz?
bro, it was crazy. Like
That would've been the
still
first-
like straight from NZ, like
Yeah.
a couple of years in the Aussie, and then flying over to England
Yeah.
for 8 weeks with all like the young. Everyone was young as bro.
Yeah.
Our team was pretty stacked back then.
Yeah.
Heaps of dudes. But pretty.
Did you at this point like was it the Aussie schoolboys making that? Was that when you realised, oh shit, like I could actually have a
Like
crack
that's
here?
when and then straight after that I started playing a few games of the 20s,
Yep.
and then just played consistently into the cup, and then the next year we made grand final, but we got pumped. I think it was
By who? Warriors?
Tigers.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
I know.
What's that? That would have been 2011 then?
Yeah, 2012.
2012?
Yeah, 2012. Got pumped from the Tigers, and then signed
With the Manly?
with Manly. Then I
Yep.
was there for 3 years, and then bro, going up, I thought I was like gonna be mad, like getting heaps excited, and then that's when I first got hit with like my mad injury runs. Like
Yeah.
I never had any injuries all throughout my career, and then that's
Yeah.
when it just hit me all at once. Like,
So you would have been about 20 at this stage?
yeah.
Yeah.
Just played like 5 games of NRL there over 3 years, which is pretty like I was so grateful to debut, but
Yeah.
like I
So
felt
3
like
years and you played
5
games.
games.
So walk us through the
and it was
first
all
injury.
like the last. So the first one I got there, I think it was. So I tore my AC off the ligament in the grand final.
Fuck, yeah.
So I was going there like.
All rehab.
So I was in
torture.
rehab for ages.
Yep.
And then finally came back, and then first contact session, I remember, who was it? I can't remember who was it. I like ran in, and then he like twisted me, and then I
Just
tore
wrestled, underhooks wrestled you?
underhook, turned me, tore my meniscus, bro, out, and then I came back, played like the last couple of weeks of Cup, I think it was,
Yep.
and then the next year it was the NRL 9s, I think it was the first year. Came in, it was like I think it was the second to last game. I was like, Fisiahi made a break, and I ran to try and put my arm under, and I think it was Hoz dove in, bro, dislocated my elbow.
Oh my god,
Yuck,
bro.
man, it came like that. Like that tip kept me up for ages. Came back, and then ice I told a story in said the story in his podcast when he let me go through and he just dived at the back of my legs.
Oh,
And
tell it again, because like a lot of people
Oh yeah, so like
wouldn't have heard it.
oh, he was getting off it because I just kept running at him all game. Like that was like my kind of my first game back.
Yeah,
I just kept running at ice all game, and then he said like in the podcast he was like, bro, him and Jenks, we'll get him the next tackle.
Like wax him.
Yeah, like bro. Then they let me run through. I thought I was going through, and then he just like full dive at the back of my leg, and I did my syndesmosis, and I was like, 8 weeks, and bro. Played like last couple games of cup, and then came my last year. Yeah. That was probably like all the injuries gone.
Yep. Was at any point in this period are you like,
yeah, bro,
I'm done.
That like once I did that syndes, I was like, man, like what's going on, bro?
Yeah,
like,
I'm not playing around.
Yeah, I was like, kind of off it, and then.
Did you genuinely consider it? Did you genuinely think like?
I was just questioning like, bro, what's going on? Like,
yeah.
I could kind of feel like the club was getting off me too. Like, all the boys like the coaching staff weren't really like to me to come into videos and little things like that. And I was just like kind of getting the hint like they're kind of getting off me. But I always like believed in myself like that. Just needed like an opportunity and a chance to get some consistent footy.
The worst thing about those injuries though is they're all impact.
Yeah.
They're
it's not like
soft tissue.
Yeah.
Like my back sore or whatever. Like you literally, there's nothing you can do. You're just unlucky.
It's just That's why I was like, pretty unlucky. And then fortunate enough on my last year, Manly played like all throughout the year, and then I got my last 5 games in the last couple of rounds. Debuted. Can't remember what round it was.
So you played the year and you're playing good footy in that year?
Yeah, I was playing all good and cup, and then twos finally.
So so you're playing, but you're probably still thinking,
I debuted. Damn, that's why I feel like that was my debut the last year I debuted round 26 of the last round. So when I came back from my syndes, I debuted up in Townsville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I wasn't even supposed to debut because I was 18th. I think I was 19th man.
19th man.
Yeah. We went up there, and then I think it was Snake. Brett Stewart got injured, and then he was like, "Oh, Chee, we're gonna go with you because we think you can cover like the backs."
Yeah.
Like, bro, I've been stuck with that my whole career now. Like, like I think just because they think I'm fast enough, like I cover the backs.
Back 100%.
And then they're like, "Oh, we'll put you on the bench." Bro, got on. That was probably the worst. So that kind of built up because I was it was like a dream. I was like looking forward to it. I was like, bro, this is gonna be unreal.
So when did they tell you that you're in?
It was after the captain's run. We were on the bus, and then
before that, were you like, nah?
I was like, nah, I'm not playing because I seen Snake got injured. I can't remember it was the other guy. I thought they were gonna go with him.
Yep.
And then we got back to the hotel, and then Tubes was like, I was assistant coach actually. It was Penner. And he was like, mate, you ready to go? And I was like, what do you mean, like ready to go? And he was like, yeah, we're gonna put you. Yeah, he was like, we're gonna put you in. And I was like, oh, true. Yeah, I'm keen as. Last round of the year, I was like, bro. And I was like, sweet. Like I'm pretty keen, bro. Nick when I went to the shower, full crying. I was like, bro, no way.
Because that's like out of nowhere.
Yeah, out of nowhere. Like
in your head, you're thinking,
shocked, bro. I was like, like after everything, and then next like. Just drank water. I didn't know how to prepare. Like I was like, bro, I don't even know what to do.
Heads off, like I'm playing NRL.
Off, bro.
Yeah.
And then came to the game, full sitting down the whole. I think I sat like most of the game, like first half, and then just watching because we were getting pumped too. Watching first and doing the.
Was this 2015?
Yeah.
So they were killing it.
Yeah, they were killing it, bro. Yeah. He was doing the silent conversions, and I was just sitting there bro, that's Thurston and stuff.
One of the goats.
And then I think it was 5 minutes into the second half, one of the coaches was like, oh, Chee, you about to go on? And I was like, oh, sweet. Didn't do any warm up. I was so nervous. So they'd always tell me I didn't know what to do. So I was just sat there the whole game. Bro, got on. And they were like, yeah, you're gonna go at lock. And I was like, bro, I've never played lock my whole career. I've been playing second row. And then they told me I'm going at lock. And then I jumped in. I didn't know what to do. So I took a carry. Took my first carry. Played it, and then someone else took it, and then I took another carry, and then they kicked it. Full chase down. Blowing. Did a tackle, and then they kicked, I think I did one tackle, maybe the last, fourth tackle, and then they kicked it. And I thought, I had to be back for like that.
The next
Bro,
carry.
the next carry. So I ran, full sprinted back, like waiting for the carry, bro. I took it again. And then, bro, my legs are gone, bro. And I was like, couldn't breathe. I was like, told Donnie, I was like, Donnie, bro, I can't do it, bro.
Yeah.
You got to get me off, bro. And he was like, mate, it's only been 4 minutes. And I was like, bro, I was like, no way, bro. And I was sitting, bro, I was thinking like, man, I waited my whole life for this game.
And you're
like,
done.
bro, and I'm done. I don't want to play anymore. And I was like, bro. And he was like, Chee, you got to keep going, bro. And I was like, man, I can't even run. So then they got me off. And then like, bro, so that was
4 or 5 minutes?
5 minutes, bro. That was my debut, 5 minutes. Nah, but then I got to come on like the last, like, because I was sitting there, and then like all the boys like Watmo and Kingy, they're on the bench, and they're like, mate, what's going on with Chee? Get him back out there. Like and I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, bro, I'm keen to go, but I was rattled. I was like, bro, I'm off this. But yeah, got to go back on, finish the game, like second win, helped a bit. But bro, I'll never forget that debut, man.
Yeah, because you that doesn't matter if you take. It's like if let's say I take one hit up, usually going in your debut,
bro.
But you're taking two
bro,
hit
like,
ups.
I was like, I don't know what I was doing, bro. I was just off
hit up.
my head, like going crazy.
Because do you think so? You were playing back row in reserve grade?
Yeah, I was playing back row.
So do you think if they had to put you in back row, you would have known?
Yeah,
like,
I would have been sweet, like But I just thought like middle, like lock. I just thought like,
you gotta be in everything.
coming from his head, like a lock, like he's like a fit dude, like he'd have to be back. And I just thought like, oh, sweet, I'll try to be a fit guy. And bro, but that kick chase, man. Oh, bro.
And then chasing back.
See now, like, and now I look at the middles now, like they're just cruising back, like some of them walk back and then.
Well, they pick their time.
Yeah, they pick their time.
They don't go like two hit ups, kick chase,
back,
and
then I full sprinted back, and I was like, bruh.
The coach would have been like, "Fuck, he's killing."
Yeah, I know. He's like, this guy's keen as. Might put him on every week.
He blew out.
And then so it came, and then I think the boys are in the. I'm not sure they're in the finals or not. And then Tubes was like, "Yeah, mate, listen, congrats on the debut, but we're gonna go with Tommy." Like, and I was like, "Yeah, sweet." Like, I was chilling.
Did that rattle your confidence a little
bro,
bit?
The confidence was down, bro. But I was like, I was still buzzing, like, got to debut. But
it
was just like in that time, I was just like, bro, all this time I've trained like so hard.
Yeah.
And is that how hard it is? Like, is
every week
footy that hard? Is it going to be that hard every week?
Mm.
And then, got full preseason in. And then next year, played most of the cup and then played 5 games, like back end of the 5 games. But that one felt like, so my first game I got to play in that last year, that one kind of felt like my proper debut.
Yeah.
I came in, I think came in for Madai. But bro, I came in, I was on the bench. Madai got injured and I came in at centre.
Did you chill?
But that's why I kind of helped, like coming in at centre, I was chilled, like
Yeah.
I was more like, I had heaps of footy in me, like played cup all through the year, so I felt like pretty fit. And played the whole game out and then played the next 4 games, finished off the year, and then they're like, oh, like we'll probably give you like a 1 year, like, and then my manager was like, oh, do you want to go Tigers? Like, and I was just seeing like Tigers as a good opportunity, like, because Manly still had a lot of that's when all like Watmo and the Stewarts and forward pack, and I was just like, oh, bro, might as well go Tigers, like see if I can
crack it there,
and then been there ever since, and it's been a mad move for me.
And so you went to the Tigers, and at this point, are you just thinking, I just want to, like, did they say to you, look, you'll get a fair shot here?
Yeah, so I met up with JT, Jason Taylor. He was the thing there, and he was like, mate, like, we'll give you every shot. Like we feel like you're pretty talented, and like we'll give you an opportunity to show like what you can do. Like, just train hard and stuff for this preseason, and I just like knuckled down and went hard, and then I think I finished off playing like 10 games that year at the back end of the year, and then re-signed. Like, so I was only on 1 year. I re-signed on another 1 year, and then
1 year,
just all on 1 year, bro.
I was the same.
And then what's his name? I think he got fired that year. I can't remember.
Yep.
Who else? Then who?
Was that after all the Robbie Farah saga?
Yeah.
Because was it the first year that you came in that the Robbie Farah saga happened?
Yeah.
And was that a bit strange for you? Because you hadn't been there before?
It was a bit weird. Like, I didn't really know
what was going on.
Yeah, what was going on, but there's heaps of stuff going on, like in the background. But I didn't really get into it that much.
Yeah.
But
was it weird for you, like, just as a person, not what happened, but like in the sense that like it's a new club and there's this like huge controversy going on?
Straight away, I was just like, nah, but like I guess it's kind of stuck with the Tigers. Like there's always like, not the last couple of years, but
Before that,
before that,
drama.
it was like every year there was always something going on with the Tigers. Like
you had the Moses,
things like that.
Woods.
So, but it was all good. Didn't really affect me and stuff.
Yep. And so you sign a 1-year extension.
Yeah.
And basically, Tim Simona gets deregistered.
Yeah.
And Jamal's struggling with his fitness. So you get named at centre for round one.
Yeah. Placed. Yeah. So that one was pretty funny. So I like didn't train at centre at all that pre-season, and then like the last week, that week off we get, like he was just like, have a couple go at right centre.
Was this when Ivan Cleary had come in?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah, it was.
Oh no, sorry. Oh, sorry.
It was a.
Fuck, I don't know. 2017, because it went. Jason,
maybe it was still JT.
Maybe.
No, it was Cleary.
No, he was only there for a year though, wasn't he? Anyway.
Oh yeah, I think it was JT.
Yeah. So JT's still there.
Yeah, JT was still there, and he was like, have a go at right centre, and then went right centre, and then he goes, because I don't know, stuff was going on still then, but then he was like, we're gonna take you to the left side, like play left centre, and then I was like, sweet. Then came round one, played left centre, and then played a couple games, and then went back to the bench, and then but I played like that whole year.
Yeah,
that was my first year of full first grade. Then I re-signed. I signed for 2 years that year at the end of that one.
Oh, 2 years? So that would have been good, bro.
Yeah, so that was just like,
2 years.
Yeah, finally, like,
release.
No stress.
Yep.
And then played like first grade for the next those 2 years, and then I just re-signed again last year for another.
Scored your first try, 2017, round 13 against the Dragons. Do you remember it?
I remember it. I think I just came on, and Isan says it was his try assist.
Oh, fuck.
So like someone made a break, and then I was just pushing up, and then Isan just picked up the ball and passed it to me from dummy half, and he claims it that like he gave me that try assist, and I was like, bro, he just passed me the ball.
Anyone that was there,
he just passed me the ball, boy. And he just like I just remember just running straight under the goalpost, and that was pretty buzzy. Yeah.
So you signed a 2-year extension, and so 2018, I think that's when Ivan Cleary.
Yeah.
Ivan Cleary comes in.
Ivan came in, and then that's when I like probably like just wanted to go hard and try and like make myself known as a first grader. Like I was just like, bro, this is gonna be my year to try and like step myself in there.
It's one of your best years. You average 120, like the games you played, 120 meters, 34 tackles per game. So you just like work.
Yeah, I was
putting a lot of work.
Just putting a lot of work, and like I just felt really confident, and
yeah,
like playing heaps of minutes too. Like just kind of give you that confidence. Like
100%.
I was just like coming off the years before, just coming off the bench. Like you feel fresh, but then after one run, like bro, it's hard. Like some people don't know you're coming on second half. Like everyone's flying in second win, and then you just got to try to get your second win.
Yeah, and you got to get in the like momentum of the game.
You got to try to get into the momentum. Like gets pretty tough. But that year I was just like I started a couple more games than I have, and getting a lot of minutes. And then thought I was like going into the next year like pretty confident, and then he gaps it. He decides to gap it, and then like more controversy and stuff.
Yeah.
But
explain, like, as a player, we often, we just look at the coach, your coach leaves or whatever. But as a player, that can be really stressful, because you can be like, what if the new coach doesn't like me?
So like that was like my second coach. Like going there, I just thought like I built a strong relationship with JT. Like you feel like you got a good relationship with someone. Like I don't know, it's just
makes things easy.
It makes it easier. Like you know what he expects, and like what to expect from yourself. Like he knows what you can do. Like you kind of feel like you don't, like you still have to prove yourself, but like you feel like you already have. Like he knows what you can do and stuff. And then like another coach comes in, then you're like, oh bro, I gotta start again. Like so it was just like I wasn't really disappointed in him leaving. I was just like, I gotta do it all again and stuff. But I took it as a challenge, and Madge's been unreal. And it's really helped me with my game. Like
so 2019 is probably your best year period, I'd say.
Do
you feel personally?
Yeah, I feel personally that was like kind of like where I just stamped myself, like wanted to make my mark in the NRL.
Because I remember round 5, Brisbane Broncos.
Yeah.
The match winner,
Pretty
baby.
buzzy, yeah.
Woo, at
I've just
Suncorp.
seen it again, like, because the NRL put it up, and like,
Yeah.
I kind of, yeah, just brought all the memories back,
Yeah.
and like the rush.
It's just that,
Pretty
like Suncorp
crazy.
Stadium, you can't get a better
Yeah,
stadium to do it
packed
at.
too. Like,
Yeah.
I was like tied game, and then I was
So walk us through it. Like, you'd played about 40 minutes that game.
Yeah. I came on as center. I was playing center.
Yeah.
Someone got concussed, and then yeah, played 40 minutes. Came out again second half. It was
Isan reckons he gave you that try assist as well.
yeah, probably.
He did a run 3 runs ago.
He was on the other side, but he still gave it to me.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
So the game's locked,
Yeah.
and you come on and basically, yeah, walk us like, what did you see? Like, because it was a good solo try.
Yeah, nah. So I kind of seen Grubby had the ball, and then I thought he was going to drop kick it, but they kind of rushed up on him, and then he passed it to Brooksy. And then Brooksy gave it to Moe, and then Moe tipped it onto me. And then, like, bro, like, I was just like, what the hell? Like,
What do I do?
yeah, I was like, what do I do? Then I just looked infield. Then I, like, kind of skipped in ways. And then, bro, like, honestly, I just felt, I wanted to kick it, Like, that was
really?
my first thought. I was like, bro, I'm going to just drop kick it. Because everyone was standing around,
Yeah.
like, giving me space. I was like, bro, I can, like, get a good connection here. But I didn't back myself. I was like, nah, surely not.
Yeah.
And then I just looked like someone rushed out of the line. Like,
Yeah.
I just threw a couple of dummies. Like, I don't know how they fell for it.
Yeah.
And then someone rushed out. And then I was just like, yeah, just pinned the ears back and then just went for it. And happened pretty quick. Quick, man. But yeah, little Millie almost caught me. Before the line.
And so, like,
Yeah.
you know, that feeling, like, because it's one thing to play NRL, it's another thing to get a match winner
Yeah.
in a game, you know? Like, that's what every kid dreams of. Kind of
Yeah,
thing.
like, that hasn't really hit me yet. But
Mm.
I reckon, you know, when you grow up, you're like in the backyard doing
Yep.
like little scenarios and that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it hasn't really hit me like even doing a match winner in any grade like is pretty.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
to do it as a kid, like doing it in the NRL, it's still pretty surreal.
I think in a few, like, when you retire is usually when
Yeah,
you're
it
a
was
bit, because
probably-
like when I look back on whatever I did,
Well, your tries, eh?
nah, bro, there's not many. No, but like it feels like I'm watching someone else.
Yeah.
And then like I think, fuck man, I was so lucky to experience that.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and when you're in it, you don't really get to.
Yeah. That's
stop
like
and
probably
think.
me now. Like,
Yeah.
I still kind of buzz out. Like people will tag me in it and
Yeah.
stuff, but yeah, I don't think it'll hit me until later
Till you
on.
retire,
Yeah.
mate. Okay, so yeah, the match winner, Suncorp Stadium. The boys are all whooping up. Great times.
Yeah. Nah,
You
that
scored
was-
the winning try again in the final 3 minutes against South Sydney.
Yeah,
South Sydney.
That one was a funny one. So like, bro, I was sick as that week. That
Oh, really?
game. Yeah, bro, I wasn't even like not supposed to play. I was like had the mad. I think it was influenza. Eh?
Oh, really?
I was like a bad flu. But
Well, people
yeah.
don't realize that like the actual flu is very different to a head cold. You know, so like
Yeah, like a
like
normal head cold is like you can.
Yeah, but
just
some
sleep.
some people say, "Oh, I've got the flu," but all they've got is real bad
Yeah,
head
yeah,
cold.
yeah.
Whereas like when you've got the actual flu, you're fucking
Yeah,
rattled.
bro, I was rattled like the night before, no sleep, like
Mm.
coffee, and my throat was like sore as. And then came in, did captain's run and stuff, and then yeah, I just remember Matt just talking to me throughout the whole week, like saying, "Mate, like, the boys are gonna need you, like, just get pushed through it, like."
Yeah,
And then yeah, it came to the game, feeling rattled. I was like,
Yeah,
"Bruh,
I
what
feel
the
so
hell,
bad,
man?"
yeah.
And then.
and your confidence is so rattled.
Yeah,
because
bro,
you're
I
like,
was
I'm not
rattled
100.
because like,
percent
yeah, I wasn't feeling 100%, like, and like I'm massive, like, pretty big head noise, like when
Yeah.
I haven't done so I usually do like extras like during the week, and like I couldn't do much because I was
Yeah, so sick.
feeling unfit as, and then just before the game, I remember Bags and the Benji and Madge came up to me and they were like, "Mate, we're just gonna need you to like push through for the boys. Like, I know you're sick and stuff, but a lot of other boys are sick too. Like everyone's going through things, and yeah, you just gotta try and smack that off." But yeah, Benji was like, him and Madge was just like, "I feel you're gonna do like something special."
Oh, really?
Bro, no shit.
Fucking hell.
And then yeah, it came on. I think it was like second half, and then I was probably just lucky everyone was pretty tired. It was like drawn.
Yep.
And then yeah, I remember Tommy did a mad offload to Brooksy, and then Brooksy tipped it on, and then I just threw a dummy, and I don't know how they fall for the dummies, bro.
But you got a mad best dummy in the game,
bro.
best
I don't know
dummy
how
in the
they're
game.
falling for the dummies,
Show
but then
and go.
yeah, like just seen a little gap, and then took it, and then yeah, happened pretty quick again.
Yep.
Yeah, but that one's pretty cool because I got to dive. Like, it was pretty wet, so like
Oh,
I'm not
you just
usually,
slide
I
in?
don't really dive, but
Yep.
just one-hander put downs. But that one
Yeah.
was pretty mad because I just remember diving in and then standing up and then just the crowd, like
Yeah.
the Tigers fans were right there. Just that was pretty buzzy.
And I guess like it's pretty special, you know, a good example of like pushing through things.
Yeah. Like it's just like how we said in the beginning, like just mentally, like you'll be surprised what the body can do, like where you can get yourself through. Like,
Did you gain a lot of confidence in Madge then as well, like as a coach?
yeah. Especially
you know?
like him putting a lot of trust in me. Like he could have got someone else. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, it just shows that like he's massive on like pushing yourself like mentally, and like you can just see it then. Like, but yeah,
Did he come up to you after the game and said, "Mate"?
yeah, he was massive smile, and him and Benji too. And Benji was like, "Bro, I told you, boy." And I was just like, still couldn't believe it, bro. I was, but then after, bro, I was rattled.
Oh, sick as,
bro. I was like, bro. But yeah, nah, pretty buzzy, man.
The next morning you would have woke up so sick,
woke
bro.
up. I was sick as, but like going through the phone, like watching it, I was like, bro, help me get through. I was like, damn, man.
Fucking hell.
Crazy.
2 match winners 1 year, baby.
Helps.
Yeah, fucking hell. So yeah, you missed out on the finals.
Yeah.
And like I guess, you know, for you personally it was a really good year, but I guess that would have been really disappointing for you.
Yeah, like been here that was like 4 years now, and you know, I just haven't played finals footy before. Like I was part of it in Manly, but I never played. Just the buzz around it, like playing when your team's in finals, and I felt like everyone in the like our team that time, like we just felt we had a strong chance. Like, boys, we're gonna make it. Like,
Yep.
And then like just to lose like that too was, pretty disappointing. I was still disappointed thinking about it now, but something to build off.
Yeah, absolutely. Debuting for Samoa. When did you debut for Samoa?
I think it was. When was it? 2000. What year is it? 2000. Was it last year? Oh, it was the year before last year.
Yep.
I got a call from Matty Parrish, and he was like, "Mate, like we're pretty keen to get you in for the test against Tonga." That's when we played Tonga in Campbelltown.
Oh, really?
And I was like, "No way!" Like, full told my dad and mum, and went into the week. That's probably still the best week of camp. Like, even though we lost that game, like that's probably my best experience of Samoa so far. Like representing my country and stuff. Like,
especially against Tonga.
Yeah, especially playing against Tonga. Like, nothing beats that, bro. Especially that when we walk. I still remember walking out, like all the songs getting sang and doing the Sivakau Restea Tongan. Yeah, it was just, bro, it was crazy. Even when we scored the first try, the crowd, bro. Yeah, just the week leading up to it, like, I wish we could do it more. Like, Like, so
have you, like, as a, you know, your Samoan heritage and obviously the Tongan boys and that, have you really appreciated, like, obviously you shouldn't have to appreciate it because you're part of the game, but as in, you know, the push that has come from the NRL to give you, you shouldn't have to, but that's just the way it is. They've given you an opportunity to show how good it can be.
It can be, yeah. But especially to the Tongan boys, like Jason and Fifita, like them sacrificing, like, or what they could have done for their families and stuff, like to look at Tonga now, like where they've put the game and stuff. You know, like crazy, and credit to them. But yeah, just looking forward, like towards the future, it'll be good to see even the Cookies, like they can get a pretty stacked team too. So it'll be good for the game, like.
I think so. I think like it's good for the game in a sense. Like, look, as an Aussie, I understand the argument of like he was born in Australia, so why isn't he playing for Australia?
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
But then it's like, do we really want to stagnate the game?
Yeah.
Where everyone just plays for Australia and New Zealand? Yeah. Like, do we really want to do that thing? Or give people the choice? You know, once they choose, open up the game a bit, because like, you know, I also think that there is a difference. You know, when you come from a smaller island to, you know, a bigger island of Australia. There is a stronger connection to your heritage because you are the smaller island. And so I do think that does count something.
It'll like bring up better footy too. Like, see how Tonga beat Australia, and then Australia's going to be like got a really
100% great rivalries now. I'll tell you what, the next time Australia play Tonga, they'll be shooting out of the line.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like, bro, it just builds that massive like competitiveness across all like countries, and it's really good for the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so too. I think that like if we can continue to take this momentum into the World Cup,
Yeah.
I think the World Cup that could be the real pushing
that
over
next
the
year
edge.
or
I
the
think
after?
it's not next year, but the year after. I think that could be the real like catalyst to really break everything open.
Yeah.
A
lot of boys will play for their countries. I reckon.
Yeah, I
Or
reckon. And
heritage,
I just reckon it's like I never watched international footy before the last few years. I was like, man, fuck that shit. Like it's just it's
It was
Australia.
boring. Yeah, same old all the
Yeah,
time. Eh?
like-
Kiwis, Australia.
Yeah,
England.
Kiwis Australia, and most of the
Yeah.
time Australia wins. Like and New Zealand might upset them, but usually like whatever. Whereas now it's like, fuck, Tonga beat Australia.
Stacked
Like
day, yeah.
like how good's like I'm an Australian, so I was
Crazy.
devastated. But I was also like, fuck, how good's that for
Yeah.
footy? Next time I'm gonna watch that and be keen to beat Tonga.
So watch it. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's it's good. All right, so the next 12 months happened perfectly for you. You just signed a 2-year deal, so you signed till then 2021.
Yeah.
The next 12 months happens perfectly. What are you doing? And where are you? What are you doing?
Yeah, but have a really good off season and going into the year. I want to push for a starting spot. Yeah, played consistent first grade and play finals footy with the Tigers and like really confident like next year we can do it. Probably playing finals footy, hopefully. And
I think you've got the squad to do it.
Yeah.
Definitely top 8 side, especially after with Madge as the
Yeah,
coach
yeah.
now. He's had that year to like build just
To, like,
together and
yeah,
everything. I guess there's an opportunity there for you too with Madison going to
Yeah.
the Eels. As a wide running forward and that. Most talented player you've ever played with, where you've just been like, bruh, come on, man.
Shucks. Like even 20s or NRL.
Just
Just-
person that would be known.
Ah,
But it could be 20s if he's like an NRL player now.
probably Addo, eh?
Adokar,
Like Addo, like
the Fox.
the Fox, bro. Like even coming up, because we played a lot of cup games together when I was at Tigers. Like he just used to like get us out of trouble. Like we'll be down and then down our own end and just make a mad run, line break. Like so
Yeah.
many times they just do it, like just score tries like that. And yeah, now he's doing it in the NRL.
Oh,
like,
man.
but I was like, bro, I've seen that. He used to do that. Eh?
Yeah,
He used
bro.
to do that. That's why I was like, yeah, probably him and I would name a heap. Say like
Yeah.
Teddy, Jack Whiten.
Yep.
Up there. Big Paps.
What I like about Adokar is like he's that old school winger of that
Yeah.
small, fast finisher.
Yeah, bro, you can take the like
Mad hit ups
yardage
as well.
carries too. Yeah.
But like wingers these days are usually really big.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
but he's
whatever.
the-
he's like 181 centimeters,
Yeah.
probably like 85 to 90
Yeah.
kilos.
Yeah.
Whereas most wingers now are like 95 to 100 kilos.
yeah.
Fucking
Massive
Mamalo's
dudes.
fucking
Yeah,
112
bro, massive.
kilos, bro. Fuck.
Yeah.
Ask all the boys' favorite rapper of all time.
That's a tough one. Eh? Got a few.
What was the first person that came to your head when I said that?
Nah, I like J. Cole. Eh?
Jake, he's a gun.
Yeah, he's a gun, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
he's just got he's got the flow, he's got unique sound.
Yeah.
Even his last album, I feel like that was really unique.
Yeah.
COD, is it called COD? King, yeah, I think it's called COD.
Cute COD, yeah.
Yep. KOD
KOD,
or whatever.
yeah.
Yep.
He's the man, bro.
So him or Kendrick, bro. Guess.
Yeah, I like Kendrick, but bro, I feel like he hasn't got back to that level when the good kid man.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think.
I don't know what he's doing, bro.
I
He's
think
trying
he
to go OT.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I think that like some of his raps now, you can't even understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
He's too like his flow is all weird and shit.
Yeah.
Whereas like he's good kid, Man City. It was clear.
Yeah, the old school Kendrick was mad.
Right. It was produced by Dre. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
as
is that?
well.
Oh, true.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong though.
Yeah. And
Guess what I fucking seen, and I can't believe I was just lucky. Well, I went to Rapture a few years ago. It was opening was J. Cole, second was Kendrick, third was Eminem.
oh, Eminem too.
Bro, all at Rapture at ANZ
Where was
Stadium.
that? Oh, really?
2015 or something. Crazy.
Oh, true.
I got to see that, bro.
We met J. Cole too when I was at Manly.
Oh, really?
Even
Is he real short?
Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
bro, he's tall as.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was taller than most of us. I think he was taller than me.
Fucking hell. So he's like
Bro,
6'3" or
massive,
some
but
shit.
skinny as.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the Nines, he was staying at a hotel.
Oh,
I took a
okay.
photo,
Yeah. Fuck, that's mad.
Pretty buzzy.
He's a gun, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Favorite movie of all time?
Probably Training Day.
Oh, bro.
It's a go-to.
Fucking hell.
Love training.
That
there,
is
bro.
the gunnest movie ever,
Denzel,
bro.
Man.
Oh,
Can't be Denzel.
at that end scene, he was like, yo,
I know. You want to do this to me? I'm King Kong.
who's the biggest pest you ever played with?
Oh, bro, Matto's probably up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Madison?
Massive pest. Bro.
Massive pest. That's undercover. I did not expect that, bro.
He's a big pest, bro. Yeah, probably Matto, eh?
Yeah.
To be honest.
What's his pest? Just like shit chat or like?
Just always annoying me, bro. Like, you could just be coming in the bar. It helps, like, sometimes you come in the morning,
Lift
you're
the
like,
attitude.
bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there. Out of nowhere, he'll just come, like, bro. Sometimes he just walks around naked, bro. You're sitting there and he just comes like, so the ass cheeks just like hits your head and you're like, bro, you swing. You just do little things like that, bro.
Just
It's
get in
just
your
the
head.
biggest, like, non-stop too.
It's like, it reminds me of Hoffman, Josh Hoffman.
Oh, bro, yeah, I reckon it'll be like that too.
Bro, he's he'll just start twerking in front of you.
Yeah, bro.
And it's like, bro, what are you doing?
Like, it's undercover too. Like, say we go out. He'll just like, it's not Matto, bro. Like, real Matto is like,
oh yeah, so he's real chill.
Yeah, he's chill.
This is what I mean. Like, from what I've never met him, but from what I've seen, he looks like just a chill
Yeah,
dude.
bro. But
Big
I think
pest.
it's just if he knows you. Like,
Yeah, big pest.
big
That's
pest.
funny. You need them in your team though.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's like boring. Like,
Yeah,
you need to be the
100%.
chat. Ah, fuck, what was I gonna say? But okay, sweet. All right, well, bro, thank you so much for coming on the show. Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having me, brother.
And good luck next year. I think Tigers top 8's a definite. You know, what about
100?
What about as a kid? Benji's a fucking god in New
Yeah.
Zealand.
Oh, yeah. Nah, obviously Benji, but I've kept thinking about like the young, like my age growing up, like Foxy. But bro, even like that probably hasn't hit me till later.
Yeah.
Like when I'm finished, like be like, bro, got to play with Benji
Benji
Marshall.
Marshall. Benji
Like growing
Marshall.
up as a Kiwi kid, bro. Like used to watch him.
Yep.
He's, like him and SB Dubs. I think like there's no one in the game that's gonna do what they've, growing up like the Benji step or like the SB Dub offload.
Bro.
They're just trademarked
100%.
stuff in the game. Like,
I say this all the time. Like before Benji, everyone thought touch footy players couldn't do what
they're
in rugby
shitty,
league.
like,
They were good at touch footy,
yeah.
and they might be good
Yeah.
at passing, but you can't do that in footy. And then
Yeah.
Benji Marshall changed everything.
Yeah,
Like there's like
him and those sideburns, eh?
right, how good are the curly hair, the little curly hair.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
Like for example, for me, Darren Lockyer is the GOAT.
Yeah.
But I genuinely think when you look at the actual game of rugby league of how it is played, I think that there's not many people that have impacted it more than Benji did.
Bro, even him now, like seeing him ripping in defense, like
Yeah.
it's just chucking his body in front of anyone, like, bro, it's
He's at least 45 years old.
bro, it's crazy, bro. He still playing like he's like young as.
Yeah, he's a gun.
What about Lockyer's comeback?
He's come back.
Dude.
What do you mean?
The
the
hair,
hair.
bro.
Oh, yeah,
That's
bro.
one of the greatest comebacks, bro.
Because he's the GOAT, bro. It grows back, bro. If you're the GOAT, your hair grows back. That's why he's the GOAT, bro.
Crazy, bro. Bro, how do you get from that to like full flocks?
Because he's the GOAT,
Yeah,
bro.
hard,
He reverses
actual.
in age, bro. If he was just an all person, his hair would
It'd
go.
be sweet, eh?
But because he thinks about it and his hair comes back. I think he's gone like back again, like in the sense that I think he shaves it and that now.
Oh, true.
But it's all because he's in media now,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. But
Bruh.
fuck, he can do whatever he wants,
Yeah,
bro.
nah, he's the
He gave
goat,
me every
eh?
try of fucking open the NRL. He can do whatever he wants. All right, thanks so much for coming on, brother. Appreciate
thanks,
it.
bro. Thanks for having me,
Boom.
brother.
Just a bloke in a bar.